What's that? Another recap but not for the standard mode? Well, I thought why not learn about other modes in this game and give other people a compact synopsis of what happened past weekend. Welcome to the OS Mania 7K World Cup 2018. I am glad you made it here. Group stage is over and 16 out of 24 teams made it to the playoffs, but 8 teams had to leave early. Group A started off with another installment of the Cold War, but the United States were looking very strong.
And we're only we only have a quarter left of the map. You blink and it's over.
I actually did look away for a moment and I totally missed that pattern you were talking about.
Well, it was a 5-note jack and bump.
Yeah.
In either case, so we hardly even had any room to breathe there. The map is over and the United States takes their second point, and oh my lord, the accuracy. Look. Well, it really is just down to accuracy now, and well, the accuracy Oh,
whoa!
Goodness me, Squishy missing right at the end. Oh, that almost gave me a heart attack. But it isn't going to be nearly enough for the Russian Federation to bring it back. So
just a drop for the road at the very end.
As the US continued their domination against Japan as well, both Russia and Japan had to battle the second place out. Auzen from Japan impressed with some crazy ratios and 2-0x200 plays. As always, the MVP is given to the player who has played a lot and made consistently high scores. The first 2 teams advanced to the bracket stage. Congrats to Japan and the United States for making it through. Norway didn't exactly have the best time during group stage. Unfortunately, they could not win a single map as they got swept by Brazil and Canada.
Break again. But if only Ben had dropped there would have been a small potential for the Norwegian team to take this, although I do believe that Canada's team still had the accuracy enough to offset that miss.
Yeah, Dot is absolutely killing it.
These 2 teams, however, had the most intense match that was showcased on stream. If you have time to watch only one full match, go watch Brazil vs Canada. In this heated battle for first seed, the tiebreaker had to be played.
One small section of SBs, and then maybe the end is one SB.
Oh, there's the SB. Drop.
Oh no!
Double drop from Brazil.
Oh my, okay.
But they're still in the lead. Oh, it's flickering now.
Yeah, it's flickering, and
oh, it's gonna be so close.
42 score bonus. They could definitely take it here. It comes out of the accuracy. Oh,
is it okay?
Barely.
Yes, it is Canada.
Oh, they actually got the point by 1,000.
Ooh.
Less than 1,000 points.
Less than 1,000.
Wasn't too huge given the amount of misses that Ven got. So I think at least Nageki would have been close. I think Brazil still definitely would have gotten Loving Trip, but I'm not so sure about Nageki.
Or alternate kind of timeline. What if Ben's controller wasn't messing up, right?
That's true too. Yeah.
But now we're getting to this is the end of the tiebreaker, and Brazil has won the match.
Yeah,
they're 4-3.
The top seed advances on the first place, while Canada was just short to achieve the top spot. Still, they will stay in this tournament. In Group C, Singapore was going on a rampage. They swept Thailand 4-0, and after a first close map against Germany, they didn't have any problems against the European team either.
Yeah, Parallel's still holding up at that high accuracy.
Oh, and Realm Ripper drops.
That's not good for
drops combo
Singapore.
at the very end there. But then so does
Stenkill drops as well.
Oh no.
Is that going to be enough to swing it back to
This
Singapore?
is going to be really close.
Oh,
Remember his
accuracy is actually so close.
Down.
Oh, it's so...
I think Germany takes the first point.
We'll have to see if there's any drop from any players coming up in this section here. Looks like everyone's kind of holding strong, and there was no major backdrops, and it looks like Singapore is going to take the lead there.
Yeah, we'll see a 4-way full combo.
Germany against Thailand meant the deciding match for the so important second seed. Although Germany was lower seeded, they landed the upset 4-2 win and advanced as the first low seed team to the bracket stage.
Happen eventually. Oh, but Jack also dropped.
Triple miss from both Stenkill, Lost Cool, and Jack.
Actually dropping as well. Rohan's now being the only. No, and he drops as well. Oh, and now no full combos left. But it seems like the lead is quite strong in Germany's advantage anyways, and we are going to be seeing them taking their fourth point in this match, so very much.
Group D was quite competitive. The Philippines were looking solid, securing the first win against Italy, defeating the top seed surprisingly as a mid-seed.
Slight velocity changes here. Looks like some huge accuracy drops and Happy Overjoy there. Dropping below the 99% there. Arkwin staying around the same as well, and same as Yellow Day. Yomino dropping a tiny bit, about 0.1%. Let's see if he drops again. No, not affected that time. Although the Philippines actually taking lead there, and Yomino dropping. That is not good at all for Italy. It looks like that's the main reason why Philippines is in the lead now. We see.
And after another convincing win against the UK, the first mid-seed claimed their #1 spot in the group. So the top seed Italy was forced to win against the UK to make it through.
Yeah, while on the Philippine side, both players are holding full combo and very impressive accuracies. Pope Gadgets as well, with a drop, holding around the same level as the Philippines.
Yeah, that's actually a very impressive ratio then, considering that he's already dropped one.
Ooh,
and yeah, Pope missing at the end,
again.
and same with Amosite. So I mean, really, they're. I guess my prediction was somewhat right, anyways. Like.
The deciding match was not shown unfortunately, but Italy pulled through and advanced a second seed, eliminating the UK of this tournament. We are now halfway through and hitting the group with the probably strongest team, South Korea. Macau had no chance against the Korean team, that's why they had to hope for a win against France, and suddenly it became possible.
That's not happening on Macau's side, and we don't know what France's second player is currently doing, but hopefully for their team's sake, doing well.
Ooh, IQ's missing just at the end there. It looks like Elementary is getting about 30k higher than the other players.
And with that, we can say that France won by 25,989 points.
With the French and Korean team both having a win, Macau was out and had to watch the two countries fighting for the first place. Well, Korea seemed to have some fun during the first map. Eventually, the Korean team swept France as well. Is Italy going to be the next victim in the playoffs? France will play against the Philippines.
Climbing more and more, even though he did not have great accuracy in the beginning, he definitely is now, and Scorer, who had been keeping around this level around the entire chart as this map.
Yeah, I mean, Scorer was just dropping completely towards the end. There are a bunch of 200s rushing really bad. I think Jakad's kind of centered his hit error a lot more there. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, well, there
I
you go.
suppose he adjusted to the flashlight right at the very end there. That's
And oh my God, Jackets is still on 99.9.
Yeah, that's actually huge. And just a couple of normal turns there, but he still maintains his perfect accuracy, which is still very strong. I think he's going to keep his V1 double S throughout the whole song. Unless something
Will he
happens.
get to 99.9?
I think he's holding on to it.
Oh
yeah,
my
and
God,
he does manage to take it.
Holy.
And Korea does win the match 4-0.
61 to 966.
Yeah, that's very strong accuracy from Jakad's there.
Korea, however, was not the only team to win every map so far. Malaysia had an incredible performance against Indonesia and Poland as well, racing to the first spot.
Just about in the middle of the map as well. I don't think he's going to get back to 400 combo. He might just get there, but the damage is already done. I think it's going to take something really extreme here.
Yeah, it seems like he's also still not quite comfortable with these streams either. Not quite keeping up combo.
Yeah, the slider velocity changes. They're not tripping up any of the players. Yep, no one getting tripped up by that. It looks like that's going to be 4-0 to Malaysia.
Yep. So congratulations, Malaysia.
With a loss each, Poland and Reverse Poland faced each other, trying to avoid elimination. "I am you, but stronger," said the Reverse Poland, and the Indonesian team advanced to the knockout stage. We will see whether Malaysia will continue the rampage against Germany, and if the Indonesian team can land an upset win against Singapore.
Into the very last section now, there's not a lot left, and Underjoy seems to be just dragging his down a little bit. And even so, he's still getting a great score, don't get me wrong, but it seems like Indonesia is just a bit too consistent in their accuracy. And with that, Indonesia will be taking their second point unless someone drops early here.
Good job from Indonesia holding a really strong accuracy during all the map. Dropping only 200.
Quieter section, so to speak, or the calmer section, I should say. While Race and Rizal Pramana still holding on to their full combos. Race, in particular, holding very impressive accuracy. And Rizal Pramana just right below the 99, Ctex just above the 99. But with that, Indonesia, oh wow, and miss from Race right at the end, but with that, Indonesia will be taking their 4th point.
Another scary team, China, sits in Group G. They dominated their group and won both their games without a map loss, although it became quite close against Switzerland one time.
Ooh,
And a miss from Macario
finding the miss on the tricky trills.
That is not good for Switzerland.
It's coming
Lead's
into
getting
the
bigger
end
and
of the
bigger.
map.
It's right at the end
Oh,
here.
Wildenchen drop,
Wildenchen
finding a
drop.
drop.
Will that be enough? I don't think
I
it's
don't
enough.
think it's enough.
It's so close. It's like 10k.
And the match for the second spot got the deserved tiebreaker. Surprisingly, Argentina, low-seeded, just had the edge above Switzerland, and they need to be ready on Sunday against Brazil. Canada is looking to challenge the Chinese team.
Now, as we can see here, Gamer97 and Akero are both at very similar scores. Somnium a bit behind, but Lucas really ahead of the pack here. And with that, actually, Argentina is going to be going into bracket stage, winning against Switzerland 4-3.
Congratulations.
The groups are kinda repeating themselves, right? One dominating team winning both matches clearly, and the remaining 2 teams fighting for second place. Don't worry, this is the last group. Chile stays undefeated and the team has yet to win a map against them. Japan will have that mission.
So something interesting to note is that any amount of breaking can determine this match. Even though Chile seems to have a pretty solid lead, they're still very close together, meaning a drop could just mean everything. And like
They're dropping Sankan there.
Yeah.
I think that's going to seal it for Australia unless something extreme happens. It doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Chile takes their 3rd point, and going back to Australia's pick, they are now picking.
In a back and forth match, Australia pulled through and fills up the last slot of the knockout stage. Thanks to the 4-2 victory, the Australian team will need their best performance to defeat the American team in the playoffs.
Another drop from Sakansuki there. Another drop from Stug. They're continuously trading misses back and forth. Stug missing one more time. Stug missing a lot more now. The score's getting much closer.
Stug is a player who struggles under pressure. Seems like the point.
More drops from Sankan as well.
Drop from Sankan.
It's still anyone's game. Coming into the end here. Another miss from Stug.
Oh, another miss from Stug right towards the
so
end.
close.
Oh, but with that,
less than 1,000.
Sweden still takes that point. Only
so
9
close.
200s from Crady.
Coming into a bit more difficult section. It looks
Yeah.
like
Ooh,
a miss from Crady there. That's not good at all.
Seeing another SV here.
See, no one
All the
messed up there
players
either.
Doing well.
It's not looking good for Sweden here. It has
No.
to be a miss for Australia. Not a little bit of accuracy
Doesn't
drop
look
from
like it's
Sankan,
gonna
but
be
nothing major. One more,
And with that,
and it's not going to be enough.
Australia will be taking the 4th point against Sweden, as much as it hurts me to say.
Let's not forget picks and bans like I did for the finals last time. Loving Trip was super popular with 22 picks out of 24 matches. However, the players didn't feel too well with the Radwim's SV pick and banned it 20 times. As it was picked 4 times as well, It is the only map with 100% participation rate. The tiebreaker was needed in 3 matches. The complete round of 16 will be played on one single day, at least for UTC time. We are starting off Sunday, February 18th at 3 AM UTC with some Mania action between Canada and China. Right after that, at 4 AM, the United States faces the Australian team. After the match, the Europeans at least have some time to sleep until 10 AM. The remaining 6 matches will be held one after another in an hourly cycle. Indonesia against Singapore, followed by Malaysia versus Germany at 11 AM UTC. The Korean team faces Italy at 12 PM and their neighbors Japan will play against Chile, who probably just got up. The final 2 matches will be France versus the Philippines and Brazil against Argentina. You might not play Mania, but following the tournament is actually quite fun. If you have the time, come to the Twitch livestream to support your country. Thanks a lot for watching and making it this far, and my gratitude to the OS staff as well. Even if it is Mania, never forget, please enjoy game.